What's going on, world of YouTube? In today's video, I'm going to be talking all about how I can live and work on the beach. And for those of you who don't know, I live in Miami Beach, Florida, and I work as a realtor, and I pretty much only work here in Miami Beach. And Miami Beach is a very small town. It's only about 7 miles long by about 1.5 miles, 2 miles wide, so it's really small. And I'm able to stay working in this very small space because of a couple of different things, and that's what I'm going to talk about in today's video. By the way, I'm going to do something a little bit different today that I normally don't do. I have literally no script, no outline or anything like that planned for this video, and I have done a few other videos like this in the past, but I just wanted to keep this like a casual conversation type video, and the only way I think I can do that is to just say whatever comes to mind, and that's pretty much what a conversation is, right? So if you don't like this kind of video, then feel free not to watch it, but if you're into that kind of thing and you want to spend a little one-on-one time with me here, make sure you keep watching. So when I first started in real estate about 10 years ago, I decided pretty early on that I wanted to only work in Miami Beach. And the reason for that was a couple of things. I noticed that a lot of other realtors that I was working with at the time, they would pretty much go anywhere. If they got a call from a client that was living in Davie or Weston, which is like an hour away from here, they will go there. They will take the listing, they will take the buyer, whatever. They will just do it. And I thought to myself, like, damn, that's really far away. And the traffic here in Miami is crazy, and you're going to spend your whole day just going over there to show one property, and you're going to waste a lot of time. So I figured out pretty early on in my career that that probably wouldn't be the smartest way to do business. So what I decided to do was to specialize only in Miami Beach. And the reason why I did this was because, one, I didn't want to spend a lot of time going far away, to places that I have no idea about. And also I figured that if I stayed working only in Miami Beach, I would learn Miami Beach so well with the neighborhoods and the different buildings that are here and things like that, that I would really hone in on the market values here and really be able to advise my clients where's a good building to buy in based on what exactly they were looking for, and not just be giving generic advice, but real advice based on a resident who actually lives here in the neighborhood. Because I've always lived in Miami Beach since I moved to Miami, and since I pretty much only focus here in Miami Beach, I am a pretty good resource for people that don't know much about the area, and I can really give them some helpful advice on what to do and where to go. So that's number one. Next thing is, the only reason I am here is because I love the beach. And as you can see, the beach is extremely beautiful here. This has to be one of the most beautiful beaches in all of the United States. And if it wasn't for this beach, honestly, I could give a shit less about Miami as a whole. The beach is what really keeps me here. The beach is by far the best part of Miami. And if there was no beach here, I would leave like that. So it was really important for me to integrate the beach into my lifestyle, but also my work style. And that's one of the main reasons that I decided, you know what, if I'm going to live here on the beach, I also need to become a master of the beach real estate and really, play both of those on one another. Because, I'm not just saying, yeah, the beach is great or whatever. No, I actually live here, I work here, I play here, everything I do is here. So that's like a representative or a model for what it's like to do this. And those are the kind of clients that I like to attract. I like to attract other people that are interested in doing the same thing. And to me, there's no better way to do that than to just do that yourself and be authentic, You don't just try to sell people the beach lifestyle, like, look, I'm living the beach lifestyle, okay? I'm not just telling you you should do it, or saying you should buy this fancy expensive condo or house. No, I'm saying like, look, I live here, I do this, and this is why you should do it too. And I think that's one thing that's really helped my business over the years, is that authenticity, because my clients recognize that I'm not just talking about it, I'm actually doing it, I'm actually living that life myself, and they respect me for that. And I appreciate that they respect me for that. Another aspect to this is the fact that I decided a long time ago that I only wanted to work and live on the beach. It's because it's more efficient that way. You're able to get more work done in the same amount of time versus somebody that's driving to Weston, somebody that's driving to South Miami, somebody that's driving to Brickell. If you're all over the place like that, it's going to be really hard to efficiently manage your time and how you're spending your work day. And that just wasn't for me. I didn't want to be one of these crazy people sitting in traffic for 3 or 4 hours a day driving all over Miami. To me, that just sounds miserable. I would never want to do that, and I would probably find another line of work before I started doing that. So this really plays into the YouTube channel, because part of what my channel is about is having quality of life, and being able to live and work on the beach really gives me a high quality of life. So if you want to have a high quality of life, I highly suggest you kind of dig deep into what your priorities are in life, and how you would want to work and how you would want to live and where you would want to do all of that in order to maximize your happiness. Because a lot of people today are really fed up and miserable with their jobs, and they just hate everything about it. They don't like where they're living. There's a lot of things that people want to just get away from, and I want to help you get away from that. And this video is meant to be some motivation to do that, because I've done that myself, and I've helped some of my clients do that as well. And if I can do it and they can do it, then certainly you can do it too. So I highly suggest that you start doing some introspecting and like really reflecting on what you really want to do in life, because that will help you live your own version of like live and work on the beach. Live and work on the beach is just my version of the happiness, but maybe yours is that you want to live in a ski resort town and ski for 6 months out of the year. And how are you going to do that? Well, I don't know, but my guess would be the first thing you have to do is move to a ski resort town, and then you're probably going to have to get into a similar line of work, something that like has to do with the skiing business, whether it's working at one of the rental places or teaching people how to ski, something like that. And then, once you get into that lifestyle and that groove, you're going to be like, oh my God, I can't believe I just changed my life for the better like this. All of a sudden, I'm doing something I love for work, I'm making money, and I'm having fun because I get to ski for 6 months out of the year. And if that's what you want to do, then you should do it. Because most people don't really do what they want to do. They just kind of do what they're doing now, and they're like, yeah, well, this is paying the bills. I'm just going to keep going through this and keep doing that until one day I'm going to be able to, quit or find something else. Whatever, man. If that's how you want to live your life, then this channel is not for you. Because for me, that's just like giving up before you ever even get started. And if that's what you want to do, then you should probably be watching one of those, channels that just has stupid jokes on it or something like that. My channel is really for the people out there that are serious about changing their life, and the only way I know how to help people do that is just to lead by example, because I've already done a lot of major changes in my life. So I kind of just want to pass on the knowledge that I've learned along the way in order to show how I've done that and what I've done that's made it work for me. So maybe you can kind of implement some of those things for yourself. So back to how I can live and work on the beach, it basically comes down to the fact that I decided I was going to do that, right? And then I didn't just preach to people about it. I actually, presented myself as the example of the person that lives and works on the beach. and that therefore I was able to attract clients that are looking to do the same thing. And because of that, I became a specialist in Miami Beach. I learned about all of the buildings here in Miami Beach and all of the different opportunities and what's a good deal and what's a shitty deal and so on. So because I really honed in on that, and that's what I wanted to do, my mind just made itself up and said, you know what, this is what we're going to do. We're not going to deviate from that, and I'm just going to move forward with it. And a lot of other agents thought I was crazy for this. Like, oh, you're not going to take a call that's half an hour away or just across the bridge, which is Biscayne Bay. No, I'm not. I'll just refer it to somebody else because, if they want to do that, go ahead. But my thing is Miami Beach. So I focus all about that. If you don't believe me, you can just Google my name, Michael Bordenero, and you will see that all of my real estate stuff is based in Miami Beach. So I'm not just talking shit. I'm the real deal. I really do what I'm saying I'm doing. So yeah. Guys, I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like and let me know if this video helped you in any way, or if you think you have another idea for me that's related to this, because I kind of want to really drive this point home when it comes to improving your life and things like that. So if you have any other ideas or questions about videos you want me to make because you've been trying to change a certain aspect of your life but you're really not sure how, put it in the comments, because most likely I will make a video about it and it'll be just for you. So thank you for watching. As always, consider subscribing to my channel. Make sure to check out my other videos here, and I'll see you in the next video.